So you want to use Git, one of the most powerful tools out there for developers. Awesome. But before you can do that, there's one skill you absolutely have to master first. And honestly, it has nothing to do with Git itself. It's all about finding your way around the command line. So let's dive right in.
Before we even think about typing our first Git command, we need to get one thing straight. There's a single rule that controls everything, and it's the foundation for your entire journey with Git.
And this is it. This is the whole game right here. Git works on folders, but here's the thing. It's not a mind reader. If you can't tell it which folder you're in, it's totally lost. This is, without a doubt, the #1 reason beginners run into trouble.
And the difference is, well, it's night and day. Get it right and your project is safe, it's version controlled, everything's great. But run that exact same command in the wrong place? Whoa. You could accidentally try to version control your entire computer, or maybe your downloads folder, or you'll just get a whole screen of error messages that make no sense. The stakes are actually way higher than you'd think.
Okay, real quick, let's get some jargon out of the way so we're all on the same page. You're going to hear two words a lot, folder and directory. They mean the exact same thing, 100% interchangeable. Directory is just the classic old-school programmer word for folder. That's it, simple.
All right, so how do we solve this big problem of being lost? Well, the very first step is learning how to just figure out where you are at any given moment inside that blinking cursor of the terminal.
The place you're standing in the terminal has a name. It's called your current working directory. And here's the crucial part. Any command you type, especially a Git command, is only going to apply to what's inside this one specific directory.
It's a pretty basic question, isn't it? If you were in your regular file explorer, you just glance at the top of the window. Well, in the terminal, we need a special command to ask that exact same question. And that command is pwd. Super easy to remember. It just stands for Print Working Directory. And it does exactly what it sounds like. It prints your current location right there on the screen for you to see.
So when you type pwd and you hit enter, you're going to see something that looks a little bit like this. I know, it might look a little cryptic at first, but trust me, it's just a file path.
And really, the best way to think about it is this. That path is just the terminal's way of showing you the address bar. You know, from Windows File Explorer or the macOS Finder. It's the exact same information. It's telling you you're on the C drive, inside the users folder, inside a folder called Satyaki. That's all it is. pwd is basically your GPS.
Okay, great. So now we know where we are. The next logical question is, what's around us? What's actually inside this folder?
For that, we use another really simple command, ls. It's just short for list, and it lists out all the visible files and other folders that are inside your current working directory.
So, if we were to type ls inside that Satyaki folder we were just in, we'd probably see something like this, right? A list of all the usual suspects we all have on our computers. The mental model here is just perfect. Typing ls is literally the command line version of double-clicking a folder just to peek inside and see what's in there. You're not changing anything, you're just looking.
All right, we're making great progress. We have the two key pieces of information. We know where we are, and we can see what's inside. Now for the final piece of the puzzle, actually changing our location. Let's move.
To move, we use the cd command. It stands for change directory. You just type cd and then the name of the folder you want to go into. Think of this as the terminal's version of double-clicking on a folder.
So for example, if we see desktop in our list from the ls command and we want to go there, we just type cd desktop and press enter.
And look at that. A lot of the time, the prompt itself will actually change to give you a hint about where you are. We've successfully moved. If we were to run pwd right now, it would confirm we're inside the desktop directory.
But what if you want to go back? You know, go up one level? That's what cd ... is for. The two dots are a universal shortcut that just means the parent directory, or the folder one level up from where you are. This is one of the most common and useful commands you will ever type, I promise. Okay, so now we have all the tools we need. pwd to know where we are, ls to see what's inside, and cd to move. Let's put it all together into the safe, repeatable workflow that pros use every single day to avoid making mistakes. This right here, this is the sequence that keeps you safe. You don't just guess your way to your project folder. You take deliberate steps. First, cd into a general area, like your desktop. Second, you use ls to see the exact names of the folders there. No typos. Third, you cd into your specific project folder. And only then,
Once you are absolutely 100% sure you're in the right place, then you run your Git command.
So, if there's one thing you take away from all this, it's this little mantra. Just burn it into your brain. Move, then check, then Git. This simple 3-step process is your safety net. It will save you from so many headaches, and it builds the right habits right from day one.
And just like that, you're no longer lost in the command line. You know how to find your location, you know how to look around, and you know how to move with confidence. You now have the foundational skill you need to use Git effectively. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it?